Welcome back, my fellow space engineers, to this particular modular ship's 1.5, where I basically am updating my old modules, like this one over here, the combat module, to basically updated parts, updated building techniques, and, well, just all around better. So it's a fully functional, fully realized, full interiors, a whole lot of stuff. So let's just jump right in. Okay, so let's jump off of our other ship here. Now, I really like my old combat module thing. It looks pretty mean, and at the time we didn't have like these sloped blocks for like over there. And it runs off of ion, which in the new versions I have decided to use hydrogen because it's easier to come by in survival. As you can see, this is pretty much the interior. Not a whole lot going on. Very, very plain, very, very underwhelming. But at the time, it was like, yeah, it's pretty awesome. So let's show you the new and improved version. So this, by contrast, is a lot bigger. There is definitely more on the inside. It's a little bit more thought out than the previous version. I have changed up a lot of stuff. These particular hydrogen tanks, I realized, are not airtight, so I've had to redesign the top end here, and I will show you all of that. Again, turrets here, and this is the kind that's going to be attached to a specific another ship, or basically it's not on its own. So if you tried to fly this by itself without it attached to anything else, it just isn't going to be possible. Now, I got a friend of mine, Connects Freak, I believe it is. He built some modules that'll attach onto here that allow the ship to merge block together with other parts. So I might show it's over that way. But let's go on the inside and check it out. So we can close this door here. Now, all of the modular ships are going to have basically a barrier between the other ships. So you'll have kind of this similar door structure across all of the different variants, regardless of what it looks like. All right. So in here, you'll see that this is, sort of like, I demoed these in my other video, that they've been fully hooked up. So this is Battle Pod 2, so we can basically come and close the doors. And there's 3 on each, so 1 on each side, top, left, and right, and just kind of heavy armor on the bottom. Oxygen tank, oxygen generators. You can have, if you have like a script, you can put other kinds of info like ship damage, or some really awesome scripts out there, guys. You should go check them out for sure. Let's close this one too, just to be safe. Now, these are designed to basically absorb a lot of damage, and then for when you're in combat. Now, up here is the top section of the ship, and again, we already have more room just in this ship alone than we had in our counterpart over there. Now, this is for the crew. It's got 6, I believe, modules for 6 cryopods for sleeping, so the crew can get some rest, or take shifts, whichever one. You have 2 assemblers with 4 power upgrades and an efficiency up, or a productivity, either one. I can't remember which one it is. Then through here, it's just kind of like a, in case you want to get some nice exercise, you can run around, uninterrupted. There's a beacon, of course, with a command, with a programmable block, for the most part. And also a remote control. So if you wanted to, of course the timer blocks are over there, so if you wanted to put in any kind of like autopilot script or whatever, you could more or less do that. These are gunner bays. There's 4 of them, and there are guns on the ship. So let's take a look at that. Yes, this is not the main cockpit. That's fine. So let's check out the turrets here. There's 3. One, and that's the second one on the other side. And of course, the missile turret on the bottom. Make sure if you're firing at something, you try not to shoot these little bumps here. While they're designed to, to help protect you against incoming fire, if you shoot too low, it will collide into there and blow up the turret. So don't do that. All right, let's continue on our thing. Now, the really cool part here is if, say, the bridge is under attack, someone made it in, either through the front or through the back, you can seal up the bridge on all levels and keep everybody safe for the most part. And each section has its own oxygen tank thing, so you'll have air in here and you won't suffocate and die. Another really cool feature of this thing is it's kind of like catty cornered, so if you needed to like use this as a shield, you could shoot around. Nobody has a real direct line of sight for the most part. But over here we have a camera you can see that sees out this way and one that's out that way, so if something happened and the front part was cut off or it's too dangerous, you can see out that way. And this is the main cockpit of the ship. You can kind of look around and see all the really cool stuff. Put a lot of work in the detail on this ship as compared to the other one. I liked the way it looked, but I'm trying to go for a different kind of feel. You can see the style change I had over the time being. So now the interesting thing is, a question I'm sure you're all asking is, how well does it fly? I mean, there isn't a back end I can attach this thing. Or is there? Yes, so let's do that real quick. Alright, actually, let's go back, turn on my jetpack. So I'm flying now, I'm flying, good. F8, boop. There I am. Now, so what I've done, basically, is I've built a kind of industrialized like testing rig for flying around and whatnot. And it looks like this. Alright, let's just get it out there. Come on. Here we go. Alright. What is this down here? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, this is the reason why I know that. I believe it's 6. You see nothing. It's fine. Stop me. Oh yeah, the joys of being a space engineer. Anyway, so this thing here, I don't really have a name for it, just more like a testing rig. It is designed to attach to the command modules to kind of give it a more or less thorough testing to see how well it flies and whatnot. You enter through the back here, and if you guys want, leave a like here on this thing. If I get to 10 likes, I will release this back-end module. How about that? Oh, oops, I forgot. I need to put gravity in there. I'll definitely do that. Okay, on the inside, it's just really kind of cramped. Oh, we have gravity now, yay! Okay. I do know that this is not airtight in there, so keep that in mind. I believe Conather suggested that we test the ship, okay, to see if it's, well, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, give it some bombardment for the most part. So that is what we are going to do. Oh yes. Alright, so there they are. I think I'm a little too far forward. So let's just kind of line things up here. Looks like it maneuvers pretty well. You like that? I like it. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, very industrial-like. I think I'll be adding this particular kind of theme into some of the other ships that, or other command modules that I have. So be on the lookout for that. Alright, what do we got? Number 7. Actually, let's start with the Gatling guns first. Yes, here we go. Oh, whoops. I forgot. Go away, thing! Okay, fine. Just shoot this thing. So it looks like they're pretty... You know, it's heavy armor, so it can take bullet fire, no problem. Alright, let's switch over to our turret here. Everything's upside down. And backwards. Okay, let's shoot the old module first, see how well we do. Let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. Alright, that's 6 salvos in the same shot. So let's do 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now let's take a look, see how that did. And F8. Right, F8. Oh. So they're both drifting, just a little bit. So, with 8 salvos, we did a considerable amount of damage and exposed the interior. And on this one, how'd we do? Or 6 salvos, I should say. Not terrible. I mean, you can still see the insides, but again, it has that, those blast doors that can come in and save the day. So it looks like the armor did its job and absorbed a good portion of that damage. Nice. So, yeah. So, again, really happy with how this thing turned out versus the old module. I am working on a cruiser version, me and Helga are, and it'll be similar to the old version I showed in the last update. So I want to take this time to say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If I get 10 likes, I will release that back engine or the back testing rig for you guys to have a mess around with. Come back for Space Engineers and other games content.